Give me a second. Please.
Yeah, but what if I'm using a controller?
Yo,
I have no clue how controller works because I've never used controller.
give me a second.
But like I said, I'm not even focusing whatsoever on what I'm doing with my mouse. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of 30 other fucking things inside my head other than actually playing the game.
Yeah, I have a.
That was
friend
online.
too.
I was listening to. I was doing so many fucking things. It's such a small input that I'm doing.
Yes,
That
but
doesn't
it's
make me.
still there. It's
It's
still
literally just muscle memory because it's such a small input.
okay. No. I'm serious
No,
here. So
it's
I've been
not
linking you. So
actually
I've been linking you. Oh,
No, it would be muscle memory
Go in
if it's not-
general. Go in general and
Your
talk.
muscle could
I'm
only
serious.
memorize so
Go in
much on
general
the
right
mouse
now.
in
There's
general.
40,000 people here.
Oh my
Go in
God.
general and talk about muscle memory right now. I'm serious.
Let me just see what this
40,000 people
place is.
disagree
What the
with
fuck
you.
is this?
No,
It's
let me
the
clear
largest
this.
aiming group
Clear
on
this.
the world.
Oh
Well,
my God.
go in general and just talk about your theories. I'm serious. Like they will help you out.
I mean, let's. How is this? What is this? Like the aim trainer thing, or what
This
is
is
this?
the largest aim group on it. It's the count tables.
So, but is this like a? Hold
Yeah.
on, let me get an understanding of what this. Is it a program that's like linked to this Discord and it's like
No, so
shared or
this
some?
is like
What is this?
a community, right? Like they have the community resources. They have huge numbers of random people. This is like a huge. They're all about helping people and improving, right? I'm just if you just talk in general, they will help.
So they just
explain-
use like so they kind of use the same aim trainer is what you're saying, right?
There's multiple aim trainers, and there's the tens of
So
thousands.
they use
tonight.
multiple. And what can
Yeah,
you do in the aim trainers? Like how much? Let's just say like how fast you can make the targets, how slow. Like,
Everything. There's
how
tens of
big is this
thousands
variety
tonight.
of it? How big is the variety?
Beyond and more than you could ever imagine. I mean, seriously.
So then that's why it's not going to be muscle memory almost whatsoever, unless it's like the same shit that you're doing over and over and over. Like let's just say you can make the ball like a speed of 20. If you make the speed-
your eyes do it. Your eyes orders your hands.
Do you know
that.
when I
You
play
would know
first-person
that if you
shooters,
play
I literally
badminton,
close
you'd
my
be like,
eyes
"Oh
because
my
I
God,
don't
I'm
actually
saying."
need to see. It's entirely muscle memory. I'm
Here's
just
the thing.
repeating the same
I
action
literally
over
could
and
close
over.
my eyes when I was doing that clip, and I was looking at my fucking laptop to do my schoolwork while doing that.
Most of
Okay,
your
do it
actions
right now.
are
It's impossible.
based on
Like,
your-
like I
I'm
said,
serious.
it's such a small input that you're doing, right? It's
Yeah.
such a small input that you don't have to actually focus whatsoever. You can literally fucking close your eyes just
Average
because of how you get
server.
used to it.
Okay.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't
Okay,
think
so
that.
listen.
Big-ass
If
input.
you
There's
have
the
your
variety
eyes
is huge.
closed, you can't look at the screen. Experiment. But the most important thing is you are seeing something in the peripheral vision, and then you're reflecting to it, and then you're like, "Wow, I'm a genius." Like that's literally what you're doing right now.
No, I wasn't flicking to it. That's literally just basic movement. That's not even near flicks, dude.
Yes, you're garbage in that video. I can tell.
That's
You're,
not flicks,
you're
though.
below average. Okay,
That's
one.
not flicks.
Kill one guy, you see a second guy, you see multiple guys, you kill that guy, you see that guy, you kill that guy.
But like I said, a muscle could only memorize so much things. Versus you, let's just say if it's only
Trolling.
10 things it has to ever memorize, ever. Versus fucking
Wait, he's actually
10,000.
trolling me.
Do you see
I
the
just
difference? It's
realized.
completely different.
He's actually just trolling me. I just realized. Okay, very clever.
No, I don't think that's true.
Not all
I have
games
that
are the same.
experience too. Like,
Wait, is he actually serious? Because he's a fucking moron. He's the dumbest person I ever met in my entire life if you
don't
are.
think
Like,
he's
I will
actually
never respect you
joking,
ever again.
because I don't know. He cannot explain it. He cannot explain it. It's like me. It's like
It makes
I can't
no
explain
sense.
what the fuck is my action.
I am explaining it. A muscle could only memorize so much things versus what you could actually memorize in your
muscle
fucking
memory
brain.
doesn't have fucking memory. It
Your
doesn't have
muscles
memory
have
neurons.
brain
brains.
memory.
Muscles doesn't have memory.
Here's the example.
No, it
Your
doesn't
heart
have
knows how to
memories at
fucking
all.
beat.
It doesn't have
No, hold
any
on,
memories.
Asian.
It's just your
Asian, wait.
eyes doing it. Your eyes
Asian, wait, let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you. Your heart knows how to beat when it wants to, because it
Your
fucking
brain
needs to
can't
beat.
control your
Let's
brain.
be real.
Your brain literally cannot
You
control your
can't
It does
heart.
have
control your
neurons.
heart.
Your
You
heart
can't
is
control
like
your
one of
heart,
the few
though.
muscles that actually has like fucking neurons
No,
for like
very expen-
memory kind of thing.
It's
It's
not actually
it
Well, I
literally
guess-
just beats
It's just
everything.
your
Like
hands
that's it.
doing random
Your heart
things.
has special-
I
You
actually
still don't
know
have to
about
focus
this.
on it. You don't have to focus on it whatsoever. That's the difference.
Okay, I know about this. Basically, your neurons are coated in a material called myelin, which basically improves the speed and time and so forth, right? By repeating an activity, your brain can effectively store something in, say, like RAM, right? Like for someone walking. If you don't walk for a month, like, you've had a broken leg, when you start walking, you're going to be awkward as fuck, right? But as long as you're continuously walking, your brain kind of just remembers how to do it short term, because you can't do that in aiming. It just, there's no relation. Your brain didn't evolve to be able to translate a 3D movement of your hand into a 2D screen to a 3D environment. It doesn't work. Now, okay, if I'm standing here, I flick to the right, flick back, flick right, flick back. I do that enough times, I can sort of just keep moving my hand at distance. But if I start moving around, all of a sudden that's kind of just gone. Like, that's different. You're moving your hand, like... Does that make sense? Please?
I don't even fucking know
Oh
what
my
you're saying because
God.
I'm just tired of shit. But here,
Boys, yeah,
let me say this to you.
So intense.
It's the difference.
speaking.
Okay, so let's just say like you, I don't know. Let's just say you fucking do Discord for ever since it fucking came out, right?
Okay.
Let's just say this one server you've always fucking made that. I don't know. Let's just say you did that. For example, let's just say the guy could just fucking close his eyes and just fucking know every fucking channel, where to click, how to join the VC, how to
I can
fucking
type
leave.
with my eyes closed. Is that what you mean?
No,
Like,
wait,
I can comfortably type with my eyes
No,
closed.
no. Like, I'm
What do you
talking.
mean?
You could use your mouse to do all this, not actually type to actually fucking. How the fuck are you supposed to type in just
did you
open a
know
channel?
But the problem is
With
you
your mouse?
actually can't.
In
It's
your
not possible.
hands.
I'm very serious.
It's
Find me
being
one example.
ordered by your brain. It is your brain that is
I can
working.
type with my
It
eyes
is your
No, it's
brain
not-
that is ordering your hands to do. It's no
I
actual
don't know, my
thing,
brain
there's
isn't
no
working.
such things as muscle memory. It's actually your brain's memory.
Okay, listen for a second here. So,
It tells your
if you
hands
have your
what
cross
to
system,
do.
if you put your cross system
what
in-
to do and tell
shut
what
up, you
want.
retard! If you put your mouse on your screen, you look at where it is, you close your eyes, you can then kind of move and you can hopefully guess to where it is. Maybe you get really good at that. But you can't do a large number of movements like that. It's just not possible. Find me one example. I'm serious. Find me literally one example that's ever happened.
Wait, so
right now.
what do you mean a large
Really,
amount of
like-
movements? Like,
It's like you
how
know,
advanced do you want it?
well,
Like, I'm serious. How advanced do you want it to be in terms of
Well, I mean-
movements?
Because this whole Discord metaphor is completely stupid, right? I mean, the problem is that there's no direct. Wow, because this is such an absurdly dumb example. Like, what even is an example of this? Slenderfox, help me out here. Like,
what?
No one closes their eyes and aims.
Yeah, nobody close your eye.
Unless you're doing it by
Yeah.
sound. Unless you're trying to do like a sound.
Oh,
clip.
it's like I was the number one aimer in the world at off-screen sound flicking, so like I know all about that. And you know, like I'm not necessarily consciously thinking of where I'm flicking to. I just flick to the sound, continuously doing that. Like you don't have to be consciously thinking of something directly in the middle of your head to be doing it, right? Like, you know, you're not necessarily thinking about keeping your hand away from the stove, but you're still doing it. Your conscious can do a lot of things simultaneously to lesser degrees, right? Like, you don't have to be thinking, I am staring at my mouse. You can be thinking of your movement, but you always got that just in the back of your head.
Hey guys,
Oh my god.
I can type with my eyes closed.
It's just too complex
Same.
of an action for your brain to ever be able to comprehend. Complete
It's just
subconscious
an
is
action.
not
Yeah,
possible.
it's just
No
like
such
you said. It's an
thing
action of your
as
brain
muscle
that it can
memory.
memorize to
It's
actually
just
put
your
into the.
brain's memorizing.
What the fuck?
It's
How
just
do-
your brain orders your hands to do what you do and what you not based on its memories.
I mean, let's
example,
just say you do it
empathy-
so much though.
So like
Eventually, you do it so many times, you don't even have to think what the fuck
Okay,
you're doing.
well then you get rid of mouse control.
So just take something better than aiming. You know, like imagine you playing badminton. Like you seeing the fucking like badminton moving based on your eyes. It's not actually your hands doing the muscle memory. It's actually your eyes seeing.
Obviously,
the
because you're
badminton.
No, it's your brain.
Can't start.
Yeah,
It's your
yeah,
brain, yeah.
brain.
But at
Actually,
the same
it's your
time, you
brain,
just
but
know to do it.
Your brain orders your eyes to move to like navigate to badminton, and then orders your hands to move based on that.
You can't put your hand on your mouse and then not think about it and then just start killing people randomly. Like that's not a thing. Like
Yeah,
you can't be like,
that's not the thing.
whoa,
That's not
my
the thing.
hand's killing people. This
That's
is
literally
awesome.
what aimbot is. Like you're not even conscious of it. It's just happening. Like you're walking around like, oh, I just fucking domed some
Yeah,
dickhead
that-
randomly across that I didn't even see.
No, the reason why you see
Couple, like,
aimbot is
brags
because they are
on
playing
you.
on shipment. Shipment is fucking trash.
What are you on about?
What the fuck? This guy clearly has no
Map
idea what he's talking about. He's just rambling wildly.
I don't know what's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on.
Here, so
So
BattleBot
what
fan,
map?
like I said earlier, aiming is not entirely muscle memory. Like I said, it's not entirely.
Very tiny amount. It's probably like a very
I,
short
I
thing.
said very tiny amount. If you scroll up, there's gonna be a certain area where I said, hold up, let me look for it. But I said that somewhere. It's a very tiny amount. But here's the thing: if you get, how the fuck do you put this in a? So if it's a very tiny amount, right?
Hmm.
So like I said, that clip I sent you, that's like so. Look how close the enemy is. Just
Honestly,
look at the clip with your eyes and look how close the enemy is.
His stream is stuttering so badly.
Weird. You can't say
Right, so
anything
I-
at all.
So I play Phantom Forces, right? But I also don't see what's this is just completely average gameplay. I don't get what's unique about it. It's like you're shooting
I'm
people,
stuck.
just look at them, killing them, boom. Like there's just
I've done
nothing
like
unique.
360s and shit in the
Yeah,
past.
most of the time.
Well, okay, yeah, but I am the number one. What? You set your target switching, you moron! Literally, go on the leaderboard. Go on the
I've
leaderboard.
been what